everyone, it's Taylor here. Today I'm going to walk you through how I created this Color It Yourself card kit that I plan to give as a gift. I'll be using several different items from the Field Notes card kit for my project. It all starts with the Sketched Floral stamp set, which includes 3 beautifully sketched florals, along with the Field Notes stamp set, which includes different sketchbook elements and sentiments to stamp onto your cards. The stamp set also has coordinating dies, and we have the rough draft background that features a distressed grid pattern. The kit also includes frayed edge rectangle masking stencils in 2 sizes, and as with all of our kits, you'll receive 6 coordinating envelopes along with envelope seals to match. We do this in order to encourage you to actually use and send the cards that you make. I'll be using the envelope seals for a different purpose, actually gifting them with my Color It Yourself card kit that I'm creating today. In addition, I will be using a few different dies and stamps that are not included in the kit. That includes the Noteworthy belly band that I will use around the outside of my card box, the stitched rectangle stacklets, and the Noteworthy stamp set. I also have several Prismacolor pencils that I'll be using to create color swatches as inspiration, and several colors of ink: Sprinkles, Toffee, Blue Corn, Sweet Basil, Lavender Glaze, and Oreo. So the idea behind this project is to create a Color It Yourself kit that I can give as a gift. It will feature the images stamped in black onto white cardstock, so the recipient can easily color those panels, attach them to the stamped card bases, and then have all of the envelopes, seals, stamps, and embellishments to add and send as they wish. So I've set up the stamp in the middle of this panel, and I've added the sentiment. It says, "Thanks so much." I'm going to stamp each panel twice, and then I'll move on to setting up the next flower. I'm going to do each flower twice, so I have a total of 6 panels, which will work perfectly with the 6 envelopes and 6 envelope seals that come in the kit. So this time I've chosen "Hello There" for the sentiment, and I'll stamp that panel a second time. Each of these panels measures 4 by 5 1/4, and I will end up die cutting those down with my stitched rectangle stacklets just to give them a little bit of extra interest. So here I'm doing the sunflower and stamping the sentiment on there that says "Thinking of You," and then I will do a second panel there. So I have 6 different panels stamped with the flowers and the sentiments. Next, I'm going to take and die cut those panels, as I mentioned, with my stitched rectangle stacklet, just to get rid of some of that extra white space and give them a little bit more manageable piece to work with. So now I have those 6 panels that are cut down, and I'm going to add a little bit of extra interest with that bullet journal dotted background. I've placed that down in the corner of this particular stamp panel. On this one, I'm going to go across the bottom edge and stamp that again on the second sunflower panel. Then for the last one, I am going to angle it across the top right to fill in some of the white space up there. And then I will do the second panel on that one as well. So everything on my card panel is stamped in black ink and ready for the recipient to color. Now, to give some color inspiration, I'm taking the swatch stamp from the Field Notes stamp set and stamping that several times onto a piece of white cardstock. I have my Prismacolor pencils, and I'm going to color in the different blocks on the swatch stamp in different color combinations that I think work well together. So when the recipient goes to color, they will have different color inspirations that they can choose to use if they want. Next, I've cut 6 card bases in the 6 different colors to coordinate with the envelopes included in the Field Notes kit, and I've scored and folded those down the center. I'm going to stamp each card base with the rough draft background so that all the recipient has to do is color their panels and place them over the top of the card base. I've placed the rough draft background onto the lid of the MISTI and put a little bit of adhesive down onto the grid paper to hold the card panel in place. I'm stamping each of the card bases with the coordinating color of ink to get a tone-on-tone look on the background. Here I have a Sprinkles card base, and I'm stamping that with Sprinkles ink. I only closed the lid once on the MISTI because this background stamp is distressed. It's not meant to look perfected, and you really only need to do 1 inking of the stamp in order to get a great impression. Now I have the Sweet Basil card base with Sweet Basil ink, and then I'll finish off with the Blue Corn cardstock and Blue Corn ink. I did wash my stamp in between each time I stamped this. After stamping all of those, I have 6 card bases with the beautiful background stamped onto them, and I have the panels along with my inspiration piece. I'll be putting in the 6 envelopes to coordinate with the card bases, and then I have the envelope seals that match as well. All of that is going to be packaged up into a clear card box. So I just need to fold that together and place those items inside, and then I can decorate the card box in order to gift it to the recipient. In addition to the elements that I've created so far, I'm going to add some embellishments to the kit. Here I have bits and pieces clear drip drops, and I'm just going to put those in a small baggie and place them in the back of the card kit so they can be added to the cards if desired. I'm also going to include 6 stamps. I bought these pretty floral stamps that kind of match the style of the stamps in the stamp set. So to finish the project, I'm going to cut the Noteworthy belly band from the Toffee cardstock, and now I'm stamping the "You Are Noteworthy" sentiment in blue corn ink onto sugar cube cardstock. The coordinating circle from the Noteworthy belly band will cut out these sentiments just perfectly, and they're designed to fit in that circle opening on the belly band. I'm adding a little tone-on-tone pattern to the belly band using that small polka dotted stamp from the Field Notes set. I'm stamping that with the Toffee ink onto Toffee cardstock, and then I can place that circle element that was die cut that says "You Are Noteworthy" perfectly in the center of that belly band. I'm going to pop that up with foam tape and adhere that down, and then I can fold the belly band on the pre-scored lines. They come already scored when you send it through your die cut machine. Then I will adhere the belly band around the sides of the card box. It's designed to fit perfectly around the card boxes that we sell in the Tailored Expressions store. Adhering that with a little Scotch adhesive, and it creates a very finished look for my gift. I hope you'll consider making one of these for someone special in your life. Thanks so much for tuning in today. You can find all of these products at the Tailored Expressions web store at tailoredexpressions.com.